When the subprime crisis broke out in the United States in 2007, the central bank and policymakers said it was a local crisis and there was no threat of contagion. The market believed this assessment until the last second, when it was too late. Contrary to official estimates, the situation has developed into a full-blown financial and debt crisis, when inflation surged as a result of years of low interest rates, constant printing of new money and a lack of supply. It was said that this was only a temporary phenomenon. However, consumer prices rose by more than 10%, and to this day there is no indication that the 2% target will ever be reached again. The current Middle East conflict is once again tempting pundits to make bold claims, but as Wilhelm Busch taught us, things are often not what they seem. Former Federal Reserve Chairman and current U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said at the annual meeting of the International Monetary Fund that Israel's conflict with Hamas is not capable of influencing the global economy. She said, "While we are monitoring the potential economic impact of the crisis in Israel, I do not think it will have a significant impact on the global economic outlook. However, the contagion may happen sooner than the market would like, since Israel was already at war in the 1970s, which hit the West on its Achilles heel. OPEC imposed an oil embargo against all supporters of Israel, causing the price of oil to skyrocket by almost 300%. Germany introduced Sunday car bans, speed limits, and unemployment rose from 273,000 in 1973 to more than 1 million just 2 years later. The German economic miracle, which ensured a growth rate of 8% before the oil embargo, came to an abrupt end. The era of cheap oil was finally over. Investors should be prepared for a similar scenario 50 years from now, rather than relying on central bank experts and politicians. The U.S. is already preparing to intervene and has brought its largest aircraft carrier into position in the eastern Mediterranean, and Germany is clinging to the idea that Israel is a selling point for Germany. But few people understand what exactly this means, as constitutional law expert Professor Joachim Wieland explained. This means unlimited support for Israel, since Germany is indebted to it due to history. Whatever Israel asks the German government to do, it will comply with its request, regardless of the consequences. This applies not only to weapons, ammunition and money, but also to soldiers, as political science professor Carlo Masala explained.